Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of 3 different items that I found while I was prowling the local shopping mall looking for stuff to make my tech life a bit more comfortable and interesting. The 3 items we're going to be looking at today is the Dixon gaming mouse pad. Look at the size of this thing. The Aerbes HD 1080p webcam. And the Dragonette gaming headset. Come on, let's get unboxing. So this gaming mouse pad is from Dixon. I bought it at Cash Crusaders, the one in Greenacres shopping mall, and it cost me a whole 120 ronds, which is not very much considering how much the other places were charging for similar gaming mouse pads. For example, Klopper's ones were around 300 and something odd for the same size, although obviously not the same brand, and I don't think they'd be caught dead selling Dixon, but there's nothing wrong with Dixon, and I think they're a bunch of snobs anyway, but yeah, I better not say that. Anyway, I walked right through Greenacres shopping mall end to end, and I also went to another shopping center on the other side of town, just not necessarily looking for a gaming mouse pad, but while I was there. And then I ended up going back to Cash Crusaders to get this one, which should tell you that the price was actually quite good. But let's see how it turns out. Then there's this webcam, an HD webcam. Now I had an HD webcam previously that I was using with my desktop, but it was a very old one that I'd had for about 25 years, and it was a Genius, but it was a 720p, and it was really it was old tech. So I actually sold that, and I haven't been using a webcam since then. I've been using mobile phones for that, and but I decided, since I'm going to start doing some gaming videos in the near future, I should start kitting up, and so I would like to do some videos of myself showing me playing the game, you know, that little inset window perspective showing me playing the games. And this is new tech. I got this at a little Chinese shop on the bridge in Greenacres shopping mall. And it's a 1080p. Well, it says it's a 1080p. It was actually quite a good price. It was only 219 rand, but we'll see if it was, you know, money well spent or not a bit later. I'll go over all the features and things when we do the unboxing. Then the gaming headset. Also walked through several shops. I went to Clicks, I went to Game, I went to Cash Crusaders. Let's just say that this gaming headset cost me 199. It was 200 rand, which is actually not bad at all. I don't know the brand. I don't think I've heard of it before, but that doesn't mean much. I don't get out much. Anyway, let me just say that there were similar brands at, for example, at Cash Crusaders, brand new, obviously, for the same price. But I preferred this one. And then I know Cash Crusaders had a few others that were more expensive, and I got this one at Game at Greenacres. They had more expensive ones as well, but they were for the Xbox, I think, or the PS5. Not sure, but they're supposedly not compatible, and anyway, I wouldn't want to touch one of Microsoft's things anyway. They come in blue and red, and red, I prefer red, so I took red, as you can see. Anyway, so let's get unboxing. So I'm going to start with the least technical thing first, the gaming mouse pad. Don't want to actually cut the mouse pad, so I've got to be a little bit on the careful side. Oh, it looks really nice, and it feels really nice too. This says it's a length of 300 millimeters, a width of 900 millimeters, and a thickness of 3 millimeters. Extra large gaming mouse pad. Enjoy the freedom that comes with a larger smooth surface. The extra large mousepad provides increased space, allowing you to configure your gaming setup to suit your needs. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. On the bottom it says 400 millimeters by 900 millimeters. Over there it says 300 millimeters by 900 millimeters. But anyway, let's see. Oh wow, it's longer than my work table. That is really nice. This is going to go on my desk. Very nice. Okay. So now let's move on to the next item. Okay, so here we go. The Aerbes HD webcam. Apparently this thing has got full HD 1080p video calling up to 1920 by 1080 pixels with the latest version of Skype, which is no longer available. Full HD 1080p video recording up to 1920 by 1080 pixels, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to be using this with OBS Studio anyway. Built-in noise isolating microphone, which I probably won't be using because I'll be using a headset mic. Automatic low light correction, which will be a good thing because the old webcam did not have that. It still had one of those old, lens covers that would, you were supposed to adjust the focus with it, but if you turned it too far, the thing would fall off. It would completely unscrew and fall off. Plug and play high-speed USB 2, which is also fine. And tripod-ready universal clip fits laptops and LCD monitors. Okay, let's open this thing up and see what it does, what it looks like. Okay. And then there's not much of an instruction manual. It just shows 22, 22, 24. It's missing one because this is the 23. There's the model number, 23. Oh well. Yeah, no, there it is. That's it there. Then on this side, it's just introduction. Why do they make things so small? Parameters and features. It's really too small. I'm honestly not going to try and read that now. Okay, and in the plastic packet, we have, drumroll please, one webcam and a USB connector. And I suppose that's for the microphone. It's a lens, it's got a plastic protector. It adjusts. That's for fitting onto the monitor screen. And there's the fitting for a tripod. Okay. Very, very nice. Alright then. So I'm going to be trying this out in a few minutes. Now it's time for the Dragonette multi-platform no-scope series high-performing gaming headset. Available in two colors, but I only have one. But mind you, it does have two colors. It's got red and black. Improve your gaming experience. I'm not so sure about that. I think it'll just be perfectly fine for, giving you sound and audio for recording. Okay, let's take this thing out. Okay, here's my blade, my trusty blade. There it is. At least that's one way to know that it hasn't been opened before. And what's in the box? Oh, very nice. Oh wow. This is nice. Very nice. Well, made in China, like most things are these days. Adjustable. Nice long lead with an audio connector. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to be trying this out on my head in a minute. Let me just go back to my desk. Okay, let's try this out. I'm just going to extend it all the way first. Well, it's certainly sitting on my... I can't even hear myself talking. Okay. Cool. Of course, I've got to plug it into something. And it's got your standard volume control over here. And just to settle the debate about how big this mouse mat really is, let's measure it. It is 89 centimeters, that's 890 millimeters, by 40 centimeters or 400 millimeters. But anyway. So I'm using my optical mouse on this nice new gamepad or gaming mouse pad, and it's very smooth and I've had no problems with that. I think it's simple enough to say that this is a great mouse pad, and the fact that it is a great mouse pad is even better. And as you can see, my webcam is working just fine. Windows detected it straight away, and there were no problems with the webcam. And the video quality, as you can see, seems to be quite good, so I'm not complaining. I think that was a good bargain. Okay, well, I'm going to be trying out the webcam and the headphones and the gaming mousepad all at once, playing one of my favorite games of all time. Fucking cats. Brutal Doom Black Edition.
They knew he would come, as he always had, as he always would.
Test and demonstration. Woo! Splat. Everybody gets some. Miss anyone? Okay. Okay, so that was quite a productive little unboxing video, I think. 3 items, the mouse mat, the webcam, and the headphones. The gaming mousepad was great, even though its size was still in question depending on which side of the box you read, but everything worked out fine with that. The webcam was also fine, no issues, no worries, it's simple, plug and play. Windows 10 detected it first without any issues. I didn't try it on Linux, I haven't got any Linux machines running at this point, so maybe another time. And as for the gaming headset, everything works out fine with that. I think that just about wraps everything up for this episode. And I will see you guys next time. Remember to follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to. My name is Christina Engela. Thank you for watching.
The sky wants to brighten up clouded gray. We taste the sun does pass away. Whispers of hope, they fade and waver. Time slips past, it's too late, it's all over. Oh, it's too late, it's all over. The songs we sang, the dreams we bore, the silent nights, no hands of hope. The world grows cold, it's all over. We built our walls of glass and stone, forgot the seeds we'd once have sown.